1:30.
Our program this week will be seen later today at a special time, 1:30, 12:30 Central, on most of these stations. So ABC Sports may bring you the following special presentation.
I don't have someone answering my phone calls for me, and I'm not a vice president in this company yet. But I do have money, M-O-N-Y, financial specialists who gave me the advice and investments I need, like a money market fund and an IRA. Because in my position, my money has to work even harder than I do.
You don't have to be rich to have money.
We always run faster together. Maybe it's the baton. Maybe it's the way we push each other.
Out your best, Budweiser Light. Bring out your best, Budweiser Light. Bring out your best.
The best never comes easy. That's why there's nothing else like it.
Budweiser Light.
Why do 100,000-mile flyers choose United?
I spend my life making it difficult for people to get from one place to another. That's golf. But flying on business is a different game. And I think United plays it best. They've got the places and the schedules. On United, getting there is as easy as a 3-foot putt.
United serves more of the top 100 business centers than any other airline.
Make that a 1-foot putt.
People who fly for a living fly United's friendly skies. Imagine, just for a moment, that you held the world record for the 800 meters. That you were also the world's fastest miler. That, in fact, you held the world record for every long-distance running event, up to and including the marathon. Now, if you were really that good, could you keep it a secret? We couldn't either.
Ooh! Ah! That's the sound of new improved Sinex. Now a second of... Ooh! And up to 12 hours of... Ah! Medicated Vicks vapors penetrate tough congestion instantly with a powerful feeling of relief. Ooh! Then new Sinex shrinks swollen nasal membranes even longer. So now you breathe freely for up to 12 hours. Ah. New improved Sinex long-acting nasal spray. A second of... Ooh. Even more.
The NFL strike, the issues, the solutions. A complete report with all the latest developments as expert guests join Howard Cosell on ABC Sportsbeat today.
Hertz, #1 for everyone.
They don't charge for mileage.
And boy, do we have far to go.
The service is wonderful. They treat their cars better than most people treat their own. They'll guarantee the cost of the rentals in advance, in writing.
He likes things in writing.
By doing more things for more people, Hertz is #1 for everyone.
Hertz is #1 for everyone.
They're the only ones in McPherson, Kansas.
That's right.
Picking and choosing the right investments requires very careful handling. One wrong move can easily damage the best laid plans. At Merrill Lynch, we know that size and strength can be very valuable. But it is our sensitivity to your investment goals and agility in helping you reach them that makes us what we are. Merrill Lynch, a breed apart.
ABC Sports means unequal coverage of Olympic Games. In 1984, we'll be in Sarajevo and Los Angeles when the Olympic tradition continues on ABC.
Help! My little girl's inside. I couldn't reach her. We'll get her out.
Smoke is a killer. Most home fire deaths are caused by smoke and gases, not flames. Learn to stay low where the air is better, like firefighters do. Crawling could save your life.
Angela!
Learn how to prevent home fires and survive in an emergency. In the Fire Safety Book, free from participating Shell dealers. Come to Shell for answers.
To some, this is the ultimate test of a color film's sharpness. A color enlargement stretching over 60 feet across New York's Grand Central Terminal.
yet enlarged, believe it or not, from this little 35mm slide on Kodachrome film by Kodak. It's the sharpest color slide film you can buy.
Tonight, a network television premiere. Lee Marvin, The Big Red One.
I've got a lot of money tied up on this street, but some of my best investments are at the bank. My manufacturer's Hanover Market Plus accounts. In fact, they're the foundation of my entire portfolio. Their high interest rates guarantee I'm making money no matter what the market does. And Ready Access lets me get to money when I need it. And on this street, you never know when you'll need it.
Fact, at Manufacturers Hanover, our facts make your money worth more.
Get the Market Plus facts for yourself.
Introducing the totally new 1983 Toyota Tercel. Its front-wheel drive is only the tip of the iceberg. This Tercel is the lowest-priced Toyota you can buy. It has more room than any other subcompact and gives you more mileage than ever before. The new Toyota Tercel. It's a new standard in front-wheel drive, but that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Tercel! So you think you got troubles. Tomorrow morning, 10:30.
Morning seems to start out better. You seem to go much better.
Coffee?
We start the day together. Maxwell House and you.
Coffee ready?
Get that good to the last stop feeling. With Maxwell House, only Maxwell House gives you good to the last stop feeling. I'm sure you can take your Maxwell House.
From imagination and engineering comes a whole new generation of Zenith System 3 television. The sharpest picture Zenith has ever created. Remote control convenience that puts over 100 broadcast and cable channel capability at your fingertips. And handsome new contemporary cabinet designs. New Zenith System 3. Part of the new generation from Zenith, where the quality goes in before the name goes on.
College football on ABC. Almost 20 years, over 20 reasons. College spirit, outstanding performances, leadership and legends, excellence, great moments, excitement, fast-paced plays, offense and on target, triumphs and bungles, action and more action, long passes, late defensive stands, objectives and nail-biting endings, anticipation, bullish determination, and celebration. NCAA football and ABC, a winning team.
The beauty of a Delta faucet is, when it's on, it's on. And when it's off, it's off. Its washerless design helps keep it from dripping, so it lasts and lasts and lasts. Delta faucet. We're first because we last.
This is not a chauffeur-driven limousine. And we don't own the biggest house on the street. But we do have money. MONY. Financial specialists who gave us the things we need, like a tax shelter. And life insurance that has a tax advantage. Because these days, help with managing your money isn't a luxury. It's a necessity.
You don't have to be rich to have money.
No son of mine should have nicks and cuts on his face. So I gave him a Norelco. Protects that gorgeous mug of his. And gives him a good clean shave, smooth and close as a blade. I like the Norelco because it protects my little Jerry Coon.
And I like the Norelco because it makes me look like a real gentleman.
Isn't he a knockout?
Norelco Rotatract. Tough on your beard, not on your face.
BMW presents the only form of interior decoration that ever made a luxury car perform better. Such decorations as an engine driven by microprocessors, with an electronic system that actually calculates when service is needed, and a suspension based on a design so advanced it has earned an international patent. The BMW 528e, the difference between advanced gimmickry and advanced technology.
Roger Staubach for Rolaids.
How do you spell relief?
R-O-L-A-I-D-S. I hate to admit it, but I eat a lot of greasy foods.
For acid indigestion, I spell it R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
Rolaids really does spell relief.
Like a sponge, Rolaids antacid medicine consumes 100% of the acid required to give millions 100% relief.
How do you spell relief? I spell relief R-O-L-A-I-D-S. All right. For millions of Americans, Rolaids spells 100% relief.
If you run a small business, profits can get squeezed when inventory doesn't match up with production. What can help is a visit to an IBM personal computer dealer. Once you've explained the kind of help you need, a computer expert will show you the system that's right for you, show you how simple it is to get started, and how IBM's easy-to-follow instructions and library of business and management software can help you solve your problems and give you a tool for modern times. The IBM personal computer. Not only can it help you plan ahead, it'll balance your books and give you more time to make dough. And the cost? That's the icing on the cake. Your own IBM personal computer. Try it at a store near you.
If your confidence took a beating last winter...
Confidence, we installed it at Sears.
Now, America's best-selling replacement battery, the Sears DieHard, is only $54.99 with trade-in. You save $15 and save 25% on weather-wise all-season radios, as low as $44.99 with a limited warranty for 42,000 miles.
At Sears Tire and Auto Centers, we give you more than a good deal. We installed confidence. You can count on Sears.
Monday, witness the world's only swimming pigs and dive from 12,000 feet in a locked safe with an aerial Houdini on That's Incredible. Then,
James Bond.
He's blasting into adventure that will take you out of this world. Moonraker.
From day one, runners have taken their sport rather seriously. Once things got a little better organized, people started taking notes, analyzing how they ran and how they could run even faster. Today at Nike, we know even more. We developed one of the most sophisticated sport research labs in the world to let us see, in detail, the peculiarities of style, the dynamics of foot strike. And at Nike, we're putting that knowledge to work, making shoes that actually help athletes to run faster and safer. Why do we go to so much trouble? Well, it may be the 20th century and all that, but there are still people out there who run as if their life depended on it.
This isn't a Fortune 500 company, and my employees don't have their own cafeteria. But we do have money. MONY. Financial specialists who gave us a pension plan and gave me the financial tools and advice I need to help make this place even more profitable. See, this may be a small business, but we're not going to get shortchanged.
You don't have to be rich to have money.
Remember how you suffered the last time you had a head cold? Well, remember this. To relieve congestion, sinus pressure, sneezing, and runny nose, no leading nasal spray offers more kinds of relief ingredients than 4-way nasal spray. Dristan long-lasting doesn't. Duration doesn't. Afrin doesn't. 4-way works with a combination of 2 decongestants and an antihistamine. In fact, no leading spray relieves more kinds of cold symptoms than 4-way. Not Dristan, not Duration, not Afrin. Remember 4-way next time you have a cold.
Hertz announces the #1 travel award program, the Hertz Frequent Renter Program. Now, every time you rent from Hertz, you can earn credits toward travel awards.
Like free tickets for our vacation from American Airlines.
Stays at Marriott, Hyatt, or Holiday Inn hotels.
And a free rental of a luxury car from Hertz for 2 weeks.
For details, stop by any Hertz location and find out how the more you rent,
the more you get.
Hertz is #1 for everyone.
Some things speak for themselves.
Phil Donahue and Greg Jackson let you have the last word. Premieres Tuesday right after Nightline.
When you pinged your first pong, you were being prepared for something. When you ate your first power pill, you were being prepared for something far greater. Because those game machines were early versions of computers. And what you were being prepared for was a real version of a computer, the Commodore Vic 20. Games like you've never seen before. But more important, true computing, the Commodore Vic 20. A real computer for the price of a toy.
The Commodore Vic 20 is available at Crazy Eddie.
Does your car stay turned on long after you've turned it off? Exxon gasolines can help put a stop to that now. Exxon Unleaded is one unleaded regular that's often good enough to stop dieseling in cars that appear to need premium. So try it and save. And if you still need more octane, try Exxon Extra Unleaded. If you have a car that just won't quit, get Exxon. Quality you can count on.
Football players' new jobs tonight at 6:30.
Why do 100,000-mile flyers choose United?
When I put in the miles, it pays off down the road, especially with United's Mileage Plus program. The more I fly, the bigger my rewards. All the way up to a free round trip anywhere United flies, even Hawaii. And since United serves more of the top 100 business centers, miles build fast. If your business keeps you running, Mileage Plus is a great way to get ahead.
People who fly for a living fly United's friendly skies.
I'm finished.
Change.
I'm not finished. I'm finished.
Take out chart B.
Not finished.
Why put together your documents the hard way?
I'm finished. What?
When IBM has office systems that can revise large documents
I revised the contracts for the meeting. They're fine, and they're on their way.
and even send them across the country completely collated. Now that's a lot easier, isn't it?
I'm finished. Add this.
Delete this.
I'm not finished.
Looking for the right fields to invest in. And the right investments in those fields can be frustrating. That's why Merrill Lynch does the groundwork with research. To seek out the best investments, Merrill Lynch brought together the best researchers. And it is turning up the unseen or overlooked that makes us what we are. Merrill Lynch, a breed apart.
An earth floater like this kicks up a tremendous amount of dust that could destroy its engine. To keep it out, Fram designed a special double air filter. Today, you can get the same kind of thing for cars, the Fram Extra Light. The inside works like a normal filter, the outside an extra filter. It traps 50% more dust than Fram's old single filter, but it doesn't cost any more. The Fram Extra Life, 50% extra protection and no extra cost.
Here's too good.
Hey, how you doing?
Tonight.
Hi, Jim.
Hey, what's up?
The bill.
Oh, I thought it was about time I paid you back.
Must say something.
Paid us back? I paid us back for what? Last Sunday when the Palmers dropped in, you loaned me some beer.
Well, Jim, that was beer. This is Lowenbrow.
let's call it interest.
When you want the taste of a truly great American beer, tonight, let it be Low and Brow.
You know, Jim, I've been thinking. Maybe you ought to borrow things more often.
Let it be Low and Brow.
In the world of action watches, trust Seiko for advanced dual display technology even 300 feet beneath the sea. Trust Seiko for timepieces that display any of 6 functions with a turn of a bezel. For alarm chronographs that even measure your pulse rate. For the world's most advanced technology, people trust Seiko more than any other watch. Get the best of Seiko only at your authorized dealer. Seiko, official timer for the New York Marathon.
Roger Staubach for Rolaids.
How do you spell relief?
I spell relief R-O-L-A-I-D-S. You're at the fire station, you eat in a hurry, and you eat a lot, and you want to make sure you get your share.
For acid indigestion, R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
Rolaids really does spell relief.
Like a sponge, Rolaids antacid medicine consumes 100% of the acid required to give millions 100% relief.
I spell it R-O-L-A-I-D-S. For millions of Americans, Rolaids spells 100% relief.
I don't have someone answering my phone calls for me, and I'm not a vice president in this company yet. But I do have money, M-O-N-Y, financial specialists who gave me the advice and investments I need, like a money market fund and an IRA. Because in my position, my money has to work even harder than I do.
You don't have to be rich to have money.
Here's to good friends.
Do you guys realize this is our 4th summer place together?
Remember that old beach house we had?
How about the time you two almost set the woods on fire?
Okay. Who's ready for a Low and Brow? When you want the taste of a truly great American beer, tonight, let it be Low and Brow. You know, I think we finally got this down to an art.
Let it be Low and Brow.
Hey, Tiger, if you want to go the distance, you need really tough paws. Uniroyal's new all-weather Tiger Paw Plus. A whole new breed of Tiger Paw. It gets a grip on that road and just eats up the miles. In fact, tests show that Tiger Paw Plus projects an average of 20% more mileage than Michelin X. Tiger Paw Plus. It laughs at the weather and keeps right on roaring. For mile after mile and more. Uniroyal. We give you more to go on.
A special Christmas gift from Radio Shack, the TRS-80 color computer at $100 off.
Instant loading program packs turn our color TV into a game arcade.
The color computer is also an education center.
There are over 30 games available.
And it's perfect for home management.
She's right. With a programmable, expandable computer, you can do more than just play games. Why, our son's even learning how to program.
Save $100 on the TRS-80 color computer, only at Radio Shack, the computer experts.
The world's fastest trains are France's Très Grande Vitesse, which is French for very great speed. They set a world record at 238 miles an hour. What keeps them from shaking up the passengers or shaking off the tracks? Koni shock absorbers made by the people of ITT. The ITT shocks smooth out the ride and help keep it safe. That's important, because when you're going Très Grande Vitesse, you want Très Grande security.
It's easy to forget Valvoline was the first to show you how to save money by changing your own oil. And it's easy to forget Valvoline was the first to put 12 quarts in a handy carry-out case. It's even easy to forget that Valvoline is made of only the finest quality ingredients. Yep, it's easy to forget all this about Valvoline, as long as you remember Valvoline is everything you need in a motor oil. Look for Valvoline on sale.
C'est magnifique, un miracle.
Sparkling, refreshing Perrier, created by the Earth when it was new. Perrier, Earth's first soft drink.
Hertz, #1 for everyone.
They don't cramp you into dinky little vans.
They'll guarantee the cost of their rentals in advance, in writing.
He likes things in writing.
They're everywhere.
With the amount of time I spend at airports, I just don't have the patience for anyone else. By doing more things for more people, Hertz is #1 for everyone.
Hertz is #1 for everyone.
Yellow's my favorite color.
This is not a chauffeur-driven limousine. And we don't own the biggest house on the street. But we do have money. MONY. Financial specialists who gave us the things we need, like a tax shelter. And life insurance that has a tax advantage. Because these days, help with managing your money isn't a luxury. It's a necessity.
You don't have to be rich to have money.
End of shift, the new day's dawning. Partner's late, but the coffee's warming. Here's the way you share your morning. Maxwell House and you get that
Job, sorry to come late on
the last drop feeling. With Maxwell House, only Maxwell House gives you good to the last drop feeling. Maxwell House.
Ron Glass and Damon Wilson. They're the new Odd Couple premiering Friday.
All wide bodies start out roomy. Then, on most airlines, that space fills up. But on TWA, it's different. TWA has a separate business class that's spacious and comfortable. And it's on every wide-body flight. TWA's ambassador class has bigger, wider seats and fewer of them, with room for longer legs and wider bodies. Couldn't have said it better myself.
You're gonna like us, TWA.
We're throwing a beer party in Brooklyn. The people don't know the name of the beer they're drinking.
It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's got a very nice taste to it. It's smooth. Some of the beers I tried are too heavy. 2 beers and you're full. This one tastes like you could drink it for a while. I'm curious. What is it?
It's Schaefer. Today's Schaefer beer.
Schaefer? You gotta be kidding. I haven't had Schaefer in about 5 years, and I'm surprised. It's really good.
Today's Schaefer is better than ever. Try it. It'll make a Schaefer drinker out of you.
I tell you the truth, I start ordering it again.
Star Wars. It's the most popular movie in history. The one people enjoy over and over. And now it can be yours. Star Wars. Now it can be playing on an RCA video disc player on your TV tonight. Playing with RCA video discs' remarkable picture and stereo sound. Playing along with hundreds of other great movies and more. And best of all, if you buy a player now starting at just $2.99, RCA will give you Star Wars free. That's right, free. But hurry, offer ends soon.
Welcome to Miller Time. It's all yours, and it's all mine. Bring your thirsty self right here. You've got the time, we've got the beer for what you have in mind. Welcome to Miller Time, yours and mine.
The best beer for the best time of the day. Miller High Life.
Economic news. The stock market closed mixed today due to uncertainty about the direction of the economy. Credit markets continued volatile amidst indecision about it.
Over the past 3 highly uncertain years, one investment retained an average of 95.7% of its value and paid this exhilarating dividend every day. BMW 320i, the ultimate driving machine.
You know you'll get the job done right. We take pride in what we do, 'cause we care about the work we do for you. Trust the Midas touch. Trust the Midas touch.
78 MGB.
Where nothing but the best is ever gonna do. Trust the Midas touch. Trust the Midas touch.
Today, the landscape of investment opportunities spreads far and wide. But there is one place they grow in all varieties to suit every kind of investor. At Merrill Lynch, we've brought together a profusion of financial services to nurture all kinds of investment needs. And it is the skill and care with which we tend them that makes us what we are. Merrill Lynch, a breed apart.
and you're a big guy like me. People always want to see just how strong you are. So after this arm works, this arm always relaxes with light beer from Miller. The Light's got a third less calories than the regular beer, and it tastes great. What I like about it, it's less filling. So when you're in a hot match like this, you can't afford to get filled up.
You have the time?
Yeah. About 8:30.
Yeah, thanks.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer. And less.
Next.